this week's episode is not in Ponyville, and some of you may be wondering, why are we not in Ponyville this week? And the reason is that this week we're in Appaloosa. And no, I'm not going to be doing that Brayburn Appaloosa thing. That's for the cosplay. That's for anyone who can do the Brayburn impression. I don't think I can do the good Brayburn impression. For this week's episode is called Appaloosa's Most Wanted. And basically there is an event going on in Appaloosa. A radio, if I remember right. And the Cutie Mark Crusaders and Applejack are there spending some quality time with all the citizens of Appaloosa along with Brayburn. And they get some intel that there is a criminal known as Troubleshoes that is on the loose in their town, who causes some strong property damage to the rodeo. And of course the citizens want to make sure that, Applejack wants to make sure the Cutie Mark Crusaders, don't cause too much trouble at the rodeo or anything like that. But, of course, being the Cutie Mark Crusaders, they sneak off, and, of course, they get themselves into a couple of troubles. They partake in screenwriting crochet number, I can't remember the number, but I think it's 464, saying things could get worse, and then things get worse. And then following that is screenwriting, and then following that, 464, 465, going inside the villain's lair, and then stumbling across the villain, following that number, where they come across, again I keep forgetting the villain's name, Troubleshoes, which they do come across the character Troubleshoes. I want to get this out of the way. Troubleshoes is a bit like Eeyore, okay? Half of his personality is a bit like Eeyore. Like, he's got the depressed personality like him. Half of his voice sounds like him. When I heard the voice, I'm just like, that's Eeyore. That's literally Eeyore. If anyone just literally draws him like Eeyore, I'll be surprised. But anyways, they give him a backstory with the Cutie Mark Crusaders, and they basically say that he was a big fan of the rodeo, but unfortunately, due to his bad luck, he has trouble being a competitor. And he basically has this sort of cutie mark. Well, sort of this upside down U of a cutie mark. Sort of this upside down U cutie mark. And he has that, which he looks at it as bad luck. This upside down horseshoe as bad luck. As he walks with the Cutie Mark Crusaders, the citizens basically bringing him to justice and arrest him, thinking that the citizens kidnapped the Cutie Mark Crusaders, which obviously is not true. Cutie Mark Crusaders try to convince the citizens this, but of course, taking in another cliche, not following the other three, which I think are the three, or the four, I forget the number, which are not true. Are not true to the numbers. to the numbers, the children are telling the truth, but the parents do not listen to the children because because the parents assume they are right. Because the parents assume they are right. The next day happens as the rodeo goes on, as Troubleshoe. Am I right on the name? I can't remember. Yeah, Troubleshoe. Again, I seem to have trouble remembering names today. Troubleshoe is still in jail as the Cutie Mark Crusaders decide to bust him out of jail and have a plan to bring him into the rodeo by means of dressing him as a clown. I'm not making this up. Dress him as a clown. And of course, the audience goes on, and the audience basically plays this off. They love it. And of course, once the truth is revealed, they love it. And once the truth is revealed, they are like, you know, we'll let you, you can't remember, but we'll let you pay the chart, we'll let you with the chart, we'll let you pay the chart, we'll let you, go with the charges and everything and all that. We'll let you pay the charges and everything. And let you be instated as a citizen. And of course, with him, the Cutie Mark Crusaders state that he's been, that everyone said that they've been looking at his cutie mark the long way. That they're making him that he's making them laugh. As the Cutie Mark Crusaders' punishment is that they clean up the rodeo. So far as I know it, Appaloosa's Most Wanted. How is it? As far as I know it, don't know what to say to it, to be brutally honest with you. Well, I do like Troubleshoes, and half of his personality is, of course, Eeyore related, seeing the fact that I did say he is an Eeyore character. I'm still trying to find the word to describe it. Again, we're still like, what, we're up to like, what, the 97th episode, like episode 6? And we're still waiting for the 100th episode of this season. But it'll be interesting to see what happens in next week's episode. And next week's episode is called Make New Friends But Keep Discord. But I don't know what to rate this episode, what plot rating to have. But Appaloosa's Most Wanted, it had its fair share of interesting moments. Nothing really stood out for me except Troubleshoe, except for the fact that half of his personality had half Eeyore sort of character for me. Maybe sometime in the future I may be able to do an impression of him. I don't know, I might be able to do like something of him in the very near future. I mean, if I could do it for the Chima Tiger Head, maybe I could do the same for Troubleshoe. I don't know, it might be something I could look into in the very near future. if I could get everything set up, if I'm not too busy with everything, with you know, the cosplay and everything and all that, and the upcoming convention and documentary and all that. But definitely, so far as I can tell, I could rate this split episode. I could say maybe 4.5, maybe 4, could say. But I don't know where to go with this. I'll have to maybe review the episode once the season gets done and see where I stand with this. So, with that said, I'll see you guys next week with the new episode. But Appaloosa's Most Wanted. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here and click right here if you want to see more. With that said, I'm the FiM Guy, and I'll see you guys right back here in the very near future.